Hi there, welcome to Chef Gavin's Caribbean Dishes Made Easy. Today we'll be doing something exciting, and for those who saw my Facebook Live this morning would have known that I'll be making a sweet potato pudding. But this is not just any ordinary sweet potato pudding. This is a granny styled sweet potato pudding. This is not a young people like Uno sweet potato pudding. This is a granny style sweet that kind of granny there. Big mama sweet potato. In this case, Big Papa. Don't leave that Big Mama. Big Mama style sweet potato pudding. So let's just go straight into it now. We have here our sweet potato, because without the sweet potato we cannot have sweet potato pudding. We have about 3 pounds of sweet potato. We have about 3 pounds of sweet potato, washed, cut up and ready for grater. Alright, from there we have our dry bone coconut. This is not going to be using it today, but it's just for sure. We like things on display like that, you know. We have 3 tins of coconut milk. We have about a tablespoon of just about a tablespoon, not so much at least. We have about little over a teaspoon of nutmeg, a pinch of salt to taste. We have some raisins that's been soaked in some red label wine from last year, thing mad. We have some brown sugar. Now we have some flour and cornmeal, fine cornmeal over there that will be in the descriptions. You will see the right proportion, so I'm going to get back to that. We have some vanilla, and we have the good old red label wine. Now normally we would use like some mixed spice, cinnamon stick. Normally what I do, I boil the cinnamon stick for a while, cool it down, then add it to the mix. And let's go. Give it a little shake. So instead of pouring this out and adding more liquid to the potato, we will just leave what's in it, all right, and add some more potato bits to the actual NutriBullet. So here we go again.
How much of the red label did you put in there?
Okay, so the red label, as you can see, it's gone down about 2/3. It's gone down about 1/3. So we've got 2/3 left in the bottle. No, but what you don't want to do is you don't want to have too much liquid in the pudding. You just want to have that right consistency, so it minimizes the baking time, and also it make the pudding feel firmer. All right, so here we go. Give it a shake. Obviously there's not enough. You will hear when it's biting. So guys, here's another tip. You don't want to use too much liquid when you're doing this, all right? However, the same liquids that you're going to use as part of the ingredients, you would use it to help and blend your potatoes, all right? So basically everything is going in, so there's no big deal on that, all right? Nice one. So guys, as you can see, all the potatoes are mixed, and you can see this is like the granny style gratering. All right, what you don't want to do, you don't want to put it in the NutriBullet and blitz it. You want to have some form of texture. You want to have some little consistency that you can taste. You can actually feel the grains. All right, so what we're going to do from here, we're going to add half of the fruits. All right, we're gonna have half of the fruits, and the next half is gonna go in the pudding itself, so you can actually see the raisins. We're gonna add some more coconut milk to this to blitz it. Not just that, we're gonna add the nutmeg to this also.
Okay, so in here you've got mixed fruits.
Yeah.
The coconut cream.
Yeah.
Also, you just put some. What was that?
We put a pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt.
Yeah. And we're just gonna blitz this and add it to this.
And what was in this one?
This was the nutmeg.
The nutmeg. Okay.
All right. So we're blitzing this. And in a very short while you'll be able to smell this thing starting to take shape. All right, gonna pour this in. Can use some coconut milk and wash this out, because like I said, everything is going in the pudding itself. And so from here we're gonna add our sugar. And guys, you can add sugar to taste. Madam Producer, we're gonna add something?
No.
We're gonna add sugar to taste so we can mix out this. Alright, can mix this out. And once we mix this out, once we get the sugar and everything, all the spices and everything mixed out evenly, salt and everybody mixed out even, you can actually start smell this thing coming together.
Smell it, yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Smells nice.
Smells very nice. So with this, giving this a thorough mix, we're going to add the rest of the fruits. When you cut a slice of the pudding, you can actually see raisins in it. Obviously, you can taste the blended raisins, but you can actually see the raisins. I don't know about you, but I like to see my raisins in my potato pudding. All right. From here, what we're going to do, we're going to add the flour and the cornmeal. Some people put yam, some people put semolina, and this is going to be help to bind the potato together to keep it. Yeah. All right, nice one. So in a short while, I'm going to be adding the flour to this. So guys, I've poured in 3 tins of coconut milk in this. And what we're going to do, we're going to give it another mix again. And then from there, we're going to add the flour, about a pound of fine cornmeal, and about half a pound to a pound of flour. All right. Everything is here. And what we're going to do, we're going to gradually fold this in. All right. We're going to gradually fold this in, making sure that all the packets are look at that, there's no dry packets, so we're going to be mixing this through. All right, so guys, what has happened is I've tasted the mixture and realized that it needs a bit more sugar, so I put in about half pound more sugar, and the consistency is not what I'm looking for, so we're going to add a bit more flour and cornmeal to this. So what's going to happen now is, as you can see, it's been mixed at the moment, but in a short while we're going to start folding the rest of the mixture. All right, we're going to add this, and then from here we should have that consistency that we're looking for. All right, I normally make 1 pudding, we're making 3 today. And as you would have known that online this morning, I did an auction and one of the pudding go for £36.50. Alright, so we're going to fold this in, spread this out. Everything is going to come together eventually. Alright, so yeah, I can feel what I'm feeling. What I'm looking for is what I'm feeling at the moment. Alright, it's getting there. So because I've been moving things around, I realized that I've moved this. Didn't realize that I've moved my vanilla, because I was smelling this thing and there was a smell that I wasn't getting. And that is when I realized that my vanilla is not in. And straight away you can smell that, right? Yeah. Everything is coming together now. And need a bigger spoon, you know. Need a bigger spoon. Hold on there. Yes. Searching for any little dry packets and getting rid of them. Alright, getting off the edges. And guys, this is pretty straightforward. You know. Add sugar to taste. And just by how it smells, I can tell a bit more vanilla, and we should be ready.
So how much vanilla is that altogether?
Well, like I said to you before, we don't really measure it like that.
Yeah, but for the viewers.
Yeah, for the viewers, I pour until the ancestors say no more, about half an ounce. I don't know for 3 nice medium-sized pudding, and with everything else that you heard here in terms of the ingredients. At the end of this, we'll be giving you some proportions. We're going to measure out some things. We're going to weigh them, blouse and skirt. Alright, so this is what we're looking for. Alright, so next time you see these guys, they'll be going into the oven. So guys, here's a little trick. I buttered the baking tins, and what we're going to do from here, we're going to just add a little flour to the bottom of the pan to aid it in not sticking. Alright, some can go to the side, but once the bottom is alright, or the below is alright, then we should be good to go. Alright.
So guys, here we are. We got our baking tins ready. Alright. Can always come back. These are gonna rise, by the way, so in terms of the amount that's going in, it's not a big deal. Alright. Some more for the bigger boy. Right. That smells good. So we're just going to use our spatula and get the rest of the mixture out. As you can see, this give it a nice clean. This is the one where we need it the most, so this give it a nice smooth cut, sharp. Alright.
So from here, what we're going to do is we're just going to give these a little shake. Even it out. Even it out. So guys, there you have it. Our puddings are ready to go into the fiery furnace. We've preheated the oven at 180. And now we're going to put them in. Alright. So guys, there you have it. From start to almost finish. The puddings are in the oven. We'll be checking on them every half hour, 45 minutes, thereabout. However, in the meantime, if you like what you're seeing, please like, share and subscribe. Now what we're going to be doing here, I've saved back some of the coconut milk, and we're going to do a mixture where we put it on top of the potato. Remember me say it's a wet top, granny style, big mama style of pudding. So we're going to mix that. We're going to put it on top just before the things start dry up, that you get that nice wet, remember when you're picnic kind of pudding. Alright, boom. So guys, what's happening here is I've made a topping for my pudding, and you guys can do whatever you choose, whatever you like, whatever rocks your boat, you can do that. I've got some coconut milk here, and for the real old style thing like Big Mama, you would leave some of the grated coconut in it, that give it an added flavor. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this to just baste the top of these. As you can see, them start coming together. So we're gonna get onto that and stick them back in the oven. Alright, so guys, this is my granny style sweet potato puddings. I just put some topping on it, and I'm gonna stick them back in the furnace, and in the next hour and a half or so everything should come down. Alright, please check out my YouTube channel. So guys, pudding get prettier and prettier by the hour. What we're gonna do with this, I'm gonna put on some more of the mixture that I spoke to you guys about earlier on. Obviously we don't have the coconut trash. Madam producer, it's called coconut trash, yeah? What you saying him? What you did say him?
You mean the grated coconut?
The grated coconut. It's coconut trash or coconut trash. Alright. So pudding ready for the road, you know. So we say we're gonna beat some of this with some ice cream, the come out some of the homemade ice cream.
Yeah.
Guys, if you haven't seen our homemade ice cream yet, please go and subscribe. Chef Gavin Caribbean Dishes Made Easy, and check out how that was done, because little more when they might cool down, because if you eat these hot, guys, and we used to do it as kids, but you know, some kids don't really have no sense to it tough, it will hurt your belly, it will give you diarrhea. Alright, so we just have to put on some juice on top of this, and as me I said, the coconut trash should I do well with it. But
the grated coconut.
The grated
this
coconut.
Is YouTube, Gavin.
That a YouTube business.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know what coconut trash is, Gavin.
Alright, you give them the English version, we'll give them the Caribbean version.
So the grated coconut, as you were saying.
So the coconut trash, aka the grated coconut, would be on top of this. As you can see, this is getting there. So we turn down the flame slightly. So what would have happened is we would have used the fire on top, if it was on a coal stove, and take off some of the fire off at the top, take off some of the fire from below.
You mean turn down the heat, Gavin? Come on now.
Yeah, sorry.
You've got to...
Sorry, present. Yeah, sorry. Beg your pardon.
Take off the fat. Turn down the heat. There's a lot of people. It's not just Jamaica you're talking to.
I know this is called Caribbean Dishes Made
Easy.
It's
just not the Caribbean then?
No, it's not. It's not Jamaica thing.
Okay,
this is
but
Caribbean.
I'm just saying to you, you need to translate what you're saying, because not everyone's going to understand.
Then what we need subtitles. You know what?
No, we don't need no subtitles, Gavin.
But you know me not many English not really that 100%.
You know the term turn down the heat, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Use it.
So yes, I'm pass my English test once. Me can use that. All right. So, hey, my God, is good. Oh. So guys, what has happened here now is we've they putting them set, and so what we've done now is we turn the heat down to 140 degrees. We're gonna close back this and leave it for the next 45 minutes or so, and then it should be alright. One way to find out if it's cooked is to put a knife in, and if you take it out and it's smooth, then we're good to go.
You mean if the knife is clean when you take it out and there's no mixture on the knife?
Yep.
So you're going to demonstrate?
Yep.
So that's actually...
That's because...
clean, yeah.
Yes. No. Gentle people, if them pudding here pretty one more time. Look, somebody tag ITV and BBC on this. Them need to come see me. Alright? Them need to come see me. They need to come and saw me. Yes, gentle people. This is my granny style sweet potato pudding. It's coming out. I just put on a little tap in a while ago. Gonna stick it back in the oven very shortly. And if you follow me on Chef Gavin Caribbean Dishes Made Easy, you will see just how I did it. This one is coming out soon. As a matter of fact, if you don't tell me if you put it out today, I put it out today. That's how serious this one is. I dare you, I say fair. I bet you don't say put it out today.